Hey, what's up everybody, Ryan McDonald here, and I am joined by Colin Mack, who is the general manager of the Fighting Group. How are you doing today, sir?
Very good, very happy to be here.
Thanks, I'm super happy you're here because we are talking today about UFC 2009 Undisputed, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Topic I like to talk about a lot.
And it is all over!
You guys are getting closer to your summer release. I think your announcement for the actual date's today, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. And I think I'm officially allowed to say what the date is now. So it will be May 19th is the official street date for when the game comes out. So everybody go out and buy it.
Now, one of the things that people look at this game and just kind of like, oh my God, is the giant roster you have. It's like 80 fighters, right? You talked about 30 about this at this point.
Right.
Some of the other folks you're gonna let out of the bag though, like Lyoto Machida, he's in there, obviously.
Yep.
Recent favorite, Mirko Cro Cop, he's in there.
Yeah.
I think you pretty much, like you said, you got everybody I could possibly imagine.
Yeah, the obvious people we've got, like, talking about Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, Brock Lesnar, Frank Mir, Brandon Vera. Brandon Vera is one of the guys who can fight in two weight classes, as he does in real life. So you can use him at heavyweight or light heavyweight. Gabriel Gonzaga, Cain Velasquez, Czech Congo, Eddie Sanchez, Heath Herring. And some of you who haven't fought in the last year in the UFC, Andrei Arlovski, Mirko Cro Cop, Fabricio Verdum, Tim Sylvia, Mark Coleman, Anthony Harda, and Justin McCulley. That's our whole heavyweight division.
Man, you guys got Mark Coleman in there. You guys are...
Yeah, well, you gotta have, the only guy to have a belt in UFC and Pride. You got,
That's true.
He's a legend. He's got to be in there. Yeah, so we have light heavyweights. It is, honestly though, I think one of the most exciting divisions. There's a lot of competition there. We have, first off, the guys you pretty much expect to see, right? Chuck Liddell's there, Rampage is there, Forrest Griffin, of course you got Rashad, the current champion.
Were you surprised?
Oh, and I said Tito, Tito Ortiz.
Yeah.
Did Keith Jardine, Vanderlei Silva, Mauricio Shogun Rua. Again, both, guys I'm a big fan of, very glad they're in the game. Lyoto Machida, Wilson Govea, Houston Alexander, Kazuhiro Nakamura, Thiago Silva, Tim Boetsch, and Ryan Bader. We actually have 82 people in a way.
Oh.
So there's the basic roster of 80, and then the two most recent tough champs are actually going to be special GameStop promotional downloadable content. So if you buy the game at GameStop, you get a little token that allows you to go download Ryan Bader, and Efren Escudero. Then middleweights. So I have Anderson Silva.
Gotta have
not
Anderson
a big
Silva.
surprise,
Yeah.
right? Rich Franklin. And then we have Dan Henderson, Michael Bisping. All four of those guys, Anderson Silva, Rich Franklin, Dan Henderson, Michael Bisping, they can all fight at light heavyweight too. Then you got Kendall Grove, Chris Lieben, Jason McDonald, Nate Marquardt, Drew McFedries, Evan Tanner, who is sort of in there as sort of a memorial tribute or whatever you want to call it. Yushin Okami, Martin Campman, Amir Sadola, and Thales Latis, and Campman and Sadola can both fight at welterweight.
Oh, cool.
Then on to welterweights, another very exciting weight class, if you ask me. Again, we talked about pound for pound greats. George St. Pierre, obviously, as everyone expected him to be in the game. Matt Hughes, of course. Matt Serra, who can switch to lightweight. We've got John Fitch, kind of like a roster of people George St. Pierre would beat, huh? Caro Parisian, again, I guess I mentioned before, if you like judo throws, there's your guy. Josh Koscheck, Diego Sanchez, Mike Swick, who can also fight at middleweight. Marcus Davis, Thiago Alves, Chris Lytle, Ben Saunders, Josh Berkman, Kyle Bradley, Matt Arroyo, and Anthony Johnson. That's our welterweight division. Then finally on to the lightweights. Your boy BJ Penn. Yay! He can also switch to welterweight. Unfortunately, he won't be able to go up to heavyweight and fight Brock for you. Sorry about that. Next, Sean Shirk, who can also go up to welterweight. Kenny Florian, Roger Huerta, Joe Stevenson, Mac Danzig. I think you were happy to hear that one too, right? Yeah. Nate Diaz, Spencer Fisher, Tyson Griffin, Gray Maynard, Thiago Tavares, Joe Lauzon, Rich Clementi, Mark Bosek, Hermes Franca, Frank Edgar, and again our little extra bonus GameStop guy, Efren Escudero.
You guys, aside from the crazy 80 people that you got in there fighting, you guys got a whole list of people that are surrounding, the announcers and everybody else. You want to talk about some of the people you have in there?
Right, yeah. So not part of the official roster, but we do have a roster of personalities, we call them. We have Dana White, We have Mike Goldberg and Joe Rogan doing commentary. We have Ariane and Edith, the Octagon girls. We have some famous trainers you'll recognize, some of the more well-known trainers. Greg Jackson, Eddie Bravo, helps train you in career mode.
Bruce Buffer.
We've got, oh yeah, of course, geez, Bruce Buffer, yeah, out there doing the ring announcements. And a number of other well-known UFC personalities.
So that pretty much ends our wonderful conversation about UFC 2009 Undisputed. Colin, it was a pleasure, sir.
Great.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you very
coming
much.
by. For the folks at home, if you wouldn't mind giving the details one more time, when they can find this and what platform.
Okay, so it's UFC 2009 Undisputed. It's on the Xbox 360, PS3. Comes out May 19th at a store near you. Run out and get it.
Well, there you have it. UFC 2009 Undisputed. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I certainly did, and thanks for watching.
A minute in the round.